I'm Jim Frank Richardson. I live in De Leon, Texas. I've been a rancher all my life. I'm not ranching anymore. I'm farming a little bit of coastal Bermuda, and I've still got some brood mares. And basically semi-retired. I still rope, still involved in the horse business. Ranching, I had a ranch lease in New Mexico for most of my life. And landlord died, and kids had to sell the ranch, and so I lost my lease. I had 28,000 acres leased there for 26 years. And so I had to make a change in life. New chapter. Lane Bell introduced me to it, and I really didn't believe everything he told me. But the cost of fertilizer in our country was horrendous, and we don't have many acres. We had about 43 acres, I guess. Things got pretty tight, so got a hold of Lane and Ed and got a barrel of it, and didn't get fertilized until I think it was August that year. The year before, we'd spent quite a bit of money on fertilizer, and out of 2 cuttings, we cut 39 bales, round bales, or 36 round bales, I'm sorry. We put the Nature's Formula on there in August, and we cut hay in 1st of October, I believe, and we cut 39 round bales in 1 cut. So I was pretty sold on it. Saved us at that time about $60 an acre. So yeah, I'm sold on it. This will be my 4th year. Ed and Bill came down. I had got to know quite a few people in that area, and thought maybe that I could help some friends and improve their crop, improve their hay, and save them some money. So we struck up a deal for me to become a dealer down in that area. It's been slow going, but the ones that are using it are very happy. Saving tons of money. Changed their bottom line. Plus, it has changed their ground and their crop. That's what we like about it. We get rid of the chemical eventually, maybe, and get it all back natural, then it'll be more like God intended it to be. I've only used it on coastal Bermuda grass for hay. One man over has used it on hay grazer, and he's used it on a lot of coastal. And that is, we've used several food plots for deer and whatnot. And everybody has been really happy. We had a mare that had got an injury on the inside of her left hind leg at the hairline of the hoof. And it grew a tumor about that big. We took her to vets for 2 years, different vets. They cut it off, did everything in the world. It just kept growing. It kept coming out in different places. Talked to Mr. Bill about it, told him what was going on, and he gave us some MB1 to inject in that tumor, whatever it was. The vets couldn't tell us exactly what kind of tumor it was. All we know is we couldn't get rid of it in 2 years. It just got worse. So we injected it 3 times. And today there's a little scar, and that's been 2 years. And there's no tumor. It just started falling off. And we've used that on some other horses, on some old scars and things, and wrapped it, and has changed the whole appearance of it. I've used the equine right to calm the gut, to calm some nerves down, and I'm very satisfied with it. Well, every year I was taking some yearling colts to Clovis, New Mexico, to the horse sale, and talked to Ed and talked to Bill, and we decided to put those 3 colts on that feed and see what it would do. I took pictures. I don't have them with me, and I don't have any figures with me, but their muscle mass and the whole condition just improved and it was like 6 weeks before I took them out there. And I wasn't feeding them that much feed. And there was actually a couple more that I was keeping that I let them have a little of it too. And I was very pleased with it. They really looked good when they went through the sale, and that was in November. I always sold them in November. I was very pleased with it. You know, I haven't used it on a mature horse, so I don't know what the results would be there. I read about them and see it. Really have been pushing this EPM for some people down there, but getting them on it's been a challenge. You know, they're still going to go to invest. I have not. I just know the results. And I know the source it comes from, and I believe what they tell me. I mean, if they tell me it'll make rain, then it's going to rain. I believe it. I'm sold on everything. Everything. I guess the one that used the Nature's formula was a plus B on the ground he had never cut one round bale off of, and he planted hay grazer in there, and on 1 acre, it was just a test plot for him. He had never cut a bale off of it, and he cut 17 bales off of one treatment of Nature's formula plus B, and he added a total of 11 acres. Others were food plots for deer, and they cut 77 round bales off that 11 acres with one treatment at minimal expense. Last year, I've got a neighbor over there that I've got a 120 acre patch, and it goes right down the fence line with him, and he's got some kind of wildlife deal. He don't do anything. And he had grasshoppers like crazy. So they came over my fence line and probably got out 15 feet into us. And not heavy, but some. And from there on, we didn't have anything. We didn't have worms, we didn't have grasshoppers, we didn't have anything. There's no way I can get him to use it, but, you know, just the way it is. But yeah, it cleared it up. I'm happy. I drove 3 hours to come up here and get another tank full of it this morning. Overall, my experience with Nature's formula is A+, all the way. No complaint. I don't have any problem. And the neat thing is, if you got something going on, call Mr. Bill and tell him what's going on, and he's probably going to send something to fix it. And what I liked about him, we asked him, how do you come up with all this stuff, Bill? And he said, when God speaks, I listen.